everybody, it's Tara here. I just wanted to come on. I'm a few days late in doing this and I apologize. I did have another appointment last week and I haven't been able to get on here to update you guys on that. So I'm going to try to go through this pretty quickly. Can't promise how it's going to turn out though. You know, you get talking and lose track. So I will try to keep it short. Bear with me. My last appointment was on last Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Thursday if I'm correct, but it was a 2-hour class with the nutritionist. It was a group session. There were 5 of us plus the nutritionist herself, so 6 people total in that class. It was basically a PowerPoint presentation of the nutritional ins and outs from your pre-op to 4 months out post-op. She went through all the do's and don'ts, very, very thorough. Gave us a printout of all the PowerPoint slides, so we'd have those for reference. The other people in the class, there were 3 other women and 1 gentleman. They were all scheduled for their surgeries in March, some at the very beginning, like the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I think one was the 11th, something like that, and then mine is the latest of the group on the 22nd. So I was really jealous of those people that got in the beginning of the month. Wish I could have got the beginning of the month, but there's a reason why I got the 22nd of March, and I want to stick with that. So I'll start at the beginning of her class. She was talking about the pre-op, and I'm going to show you guys some of the talk about some of the protein shakes and things like that they recommend. I mentioned them briefly in one of my last videos. Actually, kind of told you my thoughts, my preferences, what I liked and what I didn't. We have 4 options through our hospital, which is Westchester Hospital, Westchester, Ohio. I'm using Dr. Thompson. Our 4 options for protein shakes were Glucerna, Hunger Smart. I like those. I've tried the chocolate and vanilla. I can handle both of those. I'm actually using those now as my breakfast because I don't like breakfast, so I'm using those. We also have the option to use Boost Calorie Smart. I also like the Calorie Smart, both the chocolate and the vanilla. I mix those 2 together. I alternate those for my breakfast between the Glucerna and the Boost. So again, those were Glucerna, Hunger Smart. You'll find those in the diabetic section of stores if you're interested. And then Boost Calorie Smart, those are just in with all of the Ensure and stuff like that. So I don't have a problem with either one of those. The other one was GNC Total Lean 25, something Lean 25. That's a powder. You can buy it, I think, in a pre-made shake, but I bought the powder and used a blender bottle and tried those, and I just didn't like it. Plain and simple. I didn't like the way it tasted. I didn't like the texture. I didn't like anything about it, so I won't be doing the GNC product. A lot of people love what GNC has to offer though, so make sure you kind of taste test around before you make a decision. The 4th option was the product that they sell at the doctor's office, which initially I was dead set against it. I thought, oh, they're just hawking this product because they get a high markup on it. Sorry, I'm falling off the bed here. Because I thought they had such a high profit margin on it that I didn't want anything to do with it. But she was actually showing us some of the nutritional differences between like the Premier protein that a lot of people take. She said that those are all really high in protein, but they don't have much else to offer as far as vitamins and minerals. They're not really a meal replacement. They're just a protein supplement. So I want to show you guys. I decided to go with what they had at the doctor's office. Spoiler alert, that's what I decided. 2 weeks worth of shakes and soups to get me through my pre-op. They gave us a discount, 15% discount. Those 2 weeks cost me $163.03, $163.03, which compared to everything else really wasn't bad. It was right in line with what everything else was costing. So I want to show you why I decided to do that. everybody talks about the nutrition labels and everything, how much protein and how many calories and everything. I'm not going to read all of this because we'd be here all night, and I got things I've got to do. I've got children, a child that I need to feed, and a husband coming home, and so I'm not going to read all of these off to you, but these are meal replacement. These are not just protein shakes. So it comes with a base mix. This base mix has 7 packets inside. They're just plain white smoothie base mix. And then you mix it with the flavor packs, and I'll show you the flavor packs too. But I want you guys to see the nutritional information on this. I think you'll be really impressed. Compare it to something else that you might have tried, and it's pretty amazing. Up here is all your usual, but down here, look at all these vitamins and minerals and everything that you get from that. It's more like a meal than just saying, oh, I'm going to get 20 grams of protein in. You're going to get 20 grams of protein, but you're going to get all that other stuff as well. So if anybody's interested in looking at that, it's Proti VLC. The VLC, I think, stands for very low carb or very low calorie. It's only got 2 carbs, so maybe it's very low carb. So that's the base mix. Some of the flavors, the only flavor I didn't get was blueberry, and I'm just not a big blueberry fan, but I did get the traditional vanilla bean. And the nutritional information on all of these is very similar, so I'm not going to show you each and every box. But if you have a specific question on one, let me know. Then there's chocolate. Girls gotta have chocolate. Right, ladies? That's right. Oh, yeah. Then I'm excited about this one. I haven't tried it yet. Orange creamsicle. Love creamsicles. Then there's California Dreaming Strawberry. Hope that's good. It's got banana. Must have a banana flavor in it. I'm not allergic to bananas, but when I eat them, I get this strange sensation in my throat. I love banana flavored anything, especially Laffy Taffy. Banana Laffy Taffy now. You want to make this girl happy? My son is even trained now, like around Halloween, to save the banana Laffy Taffies for Mom. We might have to talk about that coming up for Halloween 2016. That may be challenging. We'll see. Anyway, my favorite, I have tried this. I told you guys this. Pina colada. Oh, these are good. I would have these just for dessert even if I wasn't doing this surgery. These are really good. Another reason I decided to do this is because I guess everybody says after a while of all the sweet treats, all the goodies, you want something savory. So cream of chicken soup, and check out the nutritional information on that. Yeah, that's right. Compare that to Campbell's. You're not gonna get all of that with Campbell's. Not good. Okay, next, tomato. Love tomato soup. There you go. Awesome nutrition. So that's what I've decided to do for my 2-week pre-op. They also gave us this bad little blender bottle here. I've got another one that I bought. It's the bigger one though, and I got to thinking I'm not going to be able to hold that much, so I don't even know why I bought a big one. But UC Health rocks. Anybody in Southern Ohio? Yes. UC Health. Awesome. Love them. So that was my nutritionist visit for the pre-op stuff. I'm going to have an avalanche. And then there was the post-op. Post-op talks about, I'm going to go through this really quick because we're almost at 10 minutes. Post-op, in the hospital, they'll bring you a tray of sugar-free liquids. That's going to be broth, sugar-free gelatin, sugar-free Italian ice, coffee, tea, or water. That's going to be it for the day of the surgery and then the day after before you go home. When you get home, you're going to do, I'm going to do, oh, I keep saying you, I'm going to do sip water all day, of course, and then try for 1 ounce of a protein shake on the hour, and then 1 ounce of water on the half hour, all day long, all waking hours. When you get to feeling a little bit better, the nausea goes away, then you can add in some Greek yogurt with no fruit chunks in it. You can add in smooth soups. You can add in low-fat milk or soy milk with no added sugar, and vegetable juices like V8, but no V8 splash or anything with any added sugars. That's for the first month, 4 weeks. The second month is pureed food. They call this the baby food stage. If you can buy it in a baby food jar, it's safe, pretty much safe for you to eat, or you can make your own at home. Pureed meats, cheeses, fruits, as long as there's no seeds or skins, peanut butter, love peanut butter, mashed sweet potatoes. I love mashed sweet potatoes, and I've gotten myself to where I can eat them plain now. I do not have to add cinnamon sugar, brown sugar, and all that crap that my mom puts on them at Thanksgiving and stuff. I love my mom's sweet potatoes, don't get me wrong, but good grief. Finally got myself trained to eat them plain. Don't put stuff like that on your potatoes, people. It's so hard to break the habit. Thin hot cereals, cream of wheat. I can do cream of wheat. You can use artificial sweeteners like stevia, Truvia, things like that. You can use that in moderation, of course. I don't really like the way they taste anyway, so I just need very little. And they added, one of the dietitians or nurses felt bad for us, so they added soft spreadable cheeses like Laughing Cow. Yummy. Month 3, so puree for another whole month, and then on to soft foods. Soft foods, anything that can be mashed with a fork, not to a puree, but just mashed. Eggs, soft chicken salad, ham salad, egg salad. Tofu's on this list. I don't know why. Ugh. If you can eat tofu, more power to you. No, not happening. No. God created meat for a reason. I'm eating meat. Soft cooked vegetables, ripe soft fruit like bananas, and canned fruit packed in their own juice or water. None of the heavy syrup stuff, which is bad for you anyway. Shouldn't be having that. And then month 4, you get to go back on solid food. By then, you should have kind of trained yourself what you can and can't eat. You know what not to eat, or we wouldn't be in this place anyway. Don't go back to eating chips and ice cream and cookies and all that junk. That's not the point of why we're doing this. So, pretty straightforward. That's really all I've got as far as the nutrition piece. I did want to give a little shout out to a couple of people, some other YouTubers that I've been binge watching. I've actually backed off a little bit, but I'm still following some of my favorites. I started with Trisha's Sleeve Story. She was really, really good. She's post-op. She did really well, so she's kind of fallen off the videos, which I understand. I don't know that anybody can maintain this forever. But so I started with Trisha. Then I started watching Laura's VSG tube. She's what a lot of people consider a lightweight. She was 4 pounds. She went to Mexico and had her surgery with Dr. Ramos Kelly in Tijuana. She did really well. Her videos are fun. She's spunky. She's got attitude. Her and her husband bicker on the videos sometimes. It's funny. So she was pretty good. I'm a big fan now. Someone that I found that's local-ish to me. Killing Fat Amy. I love you, Amy. If you see these, I hope and I pray that we can get together at some point. Her bucket list is like a carbon copy of mine. Riding roller coasters and zip lining, parasailing, all that good stuff. She talks about going to Hocking Hills, which is a huge national park. I don't know if it's national or not. Anyway, it's one of the most beautiful parks in our area. Yeah, Amy, you're just such an inspiration. Keep going. I love your videos. Keep them coming. And I hope that we can get together. Kings Island, here we come. Roller coasters all day long. And on that note, I have one of my best friends, Monica. I've talked to about her here in some of these videos. I did get to go out to dinner with Monica and her husband over the weekend, and she's going to be such a huge support to me. And I love her, and I thank her. Monica, if you're watching this, thank you so much for your support. I love you. You know, going on 30 years. How could I not love you? You're like a sister to me. So thank you for that. Another VSGer that I've been watching is Mini Me in Tennessee. I think her name's Lisa, if I'm right. Sorry if I'm wrong. Pretty sure it's Lisa. She's going through the insurance battle right now, so I wish you the best. Hope you make it through your 6-month supervised diet and get that approval and get on with the surgery. There's so many more, and I'll try to get around to some of the others that I've watched. What I find, though, is seems like every time I find somebody and I'm really getting into their channel and they're doing great, they stop. They just disappear. It's happened like 3 times. It's very disappointing. So if I ever get to the point where I decide I don't want to make videos anymore, I'm going to tell you guys that I'm done making videos. That way I'm not hanging, waiting, or you're hanging, waiting on me. Very frustrating. So, okay, well, we're at 16 minutes and some here, so I'm going to wrap this up. I will be in touch again next week. Tuesday of next week, March the 1st, I have my fitness visit. Then Thursday, I have my pre-surgery appointment with my physician's assistant, and then I have my pre-op testing at the actual hospital. It's the first time that I'll actually be in the hospital itself, other than the seminar that I went to back in November of 2015. So as soon as I make it through those, I will get back with you guys. And then the following week, I'll be starting my pre-op diet. So it feels like time is dragging, but when I say it like that, holy cow, it's coming fast. So thanks for hanging with me, you guys. Comment below. Follow me on Facebook. It's Tara Thrives. Ask me any questions you want. You can email me too.